Hello and welcome back to another session of Richard Katzman fly tying, and we are going to be making a fly today that I call the water buffalo. I have in my fingers a size 4 heavy duty bait fish hook. It's got 3 barbs on it. It's got one down at the point, and it's got 2 up on top of the shank, as you can see. The first thing we got to do is we got to mash these down. And for the people who are here for the first time, the reason why we do this is so that we don't tear the fish up when we go to take the hook out. We want these fish to live. We throw them back in the water. I would like my sons and my grandchildren to be able to catch these fish. So we don't want to harm them in any way. And I think now we are ready to go. And we are. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take some red thread. And this is Vivis stomach thread. We're just going to start to dress the shank of the hook. Okay, and if you've ever used this stomach thread, it's very, very flat, and it's easy to tie a dubbing loop with, or to separate it and put some fibers through the thread. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is, I've got some brush out these fibers, this, and we're going to be tying this onto the shank. And we'll put in a 1/2 inch knot. Pull that tight. And next I'm going to take an after feather from a white feather. This came off of the pheasant, and I like this because it is very flexible. It'll move with the current of the water very, very easily. Next, I'm going to take another part of a feather that we used previously, and this is a red grizzly feather. I'm just bringing the fibers out, and I'm just going to attach my clear bull nose. Cut 1/2 of that off, and now I'm going to take my thread, open the thread up, as you can see, and I'm going to slide my bullnose clip in between the 2 threads and start to close the fibers up. Okay. That'll give it a nice texture. Okay. And then we're just going to and I'm just going to go ahead and tie that in. And we'll reach in snip off the bottom part. I'm just going to put another feather on that side because it didn't seem to really open up there, even though I brushed it. And I need this to lay alongside of the fly, and we'll take off the excess there. Alright, now this one, this black one I'm not going to use. I'm just going to pull off fibers. And I'm going to bring this out at the side here. And I'm going to do the same thing with the next feather. I'll strip all of that off. Okay. And I'm going to pull these horns out. Take another black feather and I'm going to pull back most of the fibers. And take off the tip of that. And I'm going to put in a double half hitch knot here. And we'll pull that thread over to the side. And now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to just stroke the fibers back on both sides of the stem so they lay where I want them to. Now I will take my thread and I'm just going to tie in this feather here. Make sure that it's nice and tight. And we're going to reach in and cut off feather. And now I'm going to put in a double half hitch knot. And we're going to do a whip finish. Okay. And we're going to cut off the thread. Now I'll take some UV resin. Put some of the horns. Put in a couple of eyes here. Okay. And we know that the water buffalo has black eyes. And I'm going to put another one in on my side. black eye. And that was super glue I was using. And I'm going to take some activator, put a little dab right there on one side, and on the other side, and on the bottom. Just hook onto this with my alligator clip. And there is my water buffalo. It's a nice little fly, and you can see the red underneath. You can see nice body. There's going to be some action on this, which is good. You can see the eyes right there, and the eye right there. And I would ask that if you haven't subscribed, please click my picture at the lower right hand corner of the screen. On the next screen, click the bell. That will notify you every time a new upload is uploaded to YouTube. And finally, if you would just click on the thumbs up button, I would appreciate that as well. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section, and I will get back to you just as soon as I possibly can. Until then, have a great day and tight lines.